tools built right in, like Office, and a platform that's built on the secure NT kernel, Windows Phone has always been the right choice for business. But now with Windows Phone 8.1, we're taking it to another level. We're respecting existing IT investments, and we're working with a number of partners to support this new release. In fact, you can see just a few of them here on the slides on the screen. What's also great about Windows Phone is consumers can choose a device that suits their price point, the design, the screen size, and the color. And two very important things about once they've chosen a phone. First of all, they all come with that beautiful, consistent experience that Joe's been showing you so far. And secondly, they can be secured and managed in exactly the same way. Now, I'm going to show you some of these new capabilities here on this phone I've got plugged in. Now, we're trying to recruit Joe for a new role at Microsoft. It's a top secret role, and it's a thing that's very, very close to his heart, and that's Keynote t-shirt design. You'll notice he had a pretty cool one on there, and he typically always wears a great one when he comes out to talk to you guys. Now, this is Joe's phone. It's a beautiful Nokia Lumia icon. He bought it from a retail store, and in fact, he started using it for a few days before I took it off him. And then I asked for his username and password. We enrolled this device into his new role that we're trying to recruit him for. And I want to show you some of the changes that have happened. Once we enrolled that device, it pushed down all of the corporate information, his email, applications, policies, settings, and many, many more things. Now, the first thing I want to show you is the fact we now support Enterprise VPN in Windows Phone 8.1. So I'm just loading up here an internal site that we're connected to. Here it is. And I'm just going to go into Commute. This is actually a real Microsoft website. And you can see there, this is on Joe's phone. We're behind the firewall. We're browsing the web. And if I just swipe down from the top here, you'll notice that I've actually pinned VPN to my quick action settings there. And you can see the little padlock is flashing away as it's going out there. It's going into the, to connect up to VPN. And in a second, what you'll see here is that it's going to be connected. So that's just one of the first things that we've done in Windows Phone 8.1. The second is we now support S-MIME. So that allows users to read encrypted emails on their device, and they can also encrypt and sign emails when they send them from their phone. So I'm just going to go there we go, it's, VPN's connected there, just so you can see it. I'm just going to go into Joe's email here, and what you'll notice, here's a mail from Justin, and because of that little certificate symbol showing up at the top there, you can see it's a signed message. Now, what's also great about Windows Phone is that when Joe or any user goes to send a new message from their phone, they can decide whether they want to encrypt or sign that message. So, for example, if Joe was just sending an email to his wife or his family or his friends, he could just send it in the normal way. Or if he was sending something very confidential internally, he could choose to use S-MIME. So it gives the user choice. Now I want to move on and talk about some of the MDM capabilities that we're bringing in this release. The first thing I want to do is show you a t-shirt design here from our head designer. This is a new designer that Joe's going to be working with in this role if we get him to do it. Here's a beautiful new Cortana design. Looks pretty cool. Now, if Joe went to try and save that email to his device, I'm sorry, Joe, we don't trust you with that information. You can see there the save option is completely grayed out. That's because the MDM policy is telling him that he can't have local copies here on his phone. Now, I also know that Joe loves to play Wordament. I saw him playing it just last night. And in fact, he had Wordament installed on this device before we enrolled it. But what you'll notice now is, unfortunately, we've put it on the deny list. So now that application can't be used on that device. We want him concentrating just on work and not having fun. So sorry, Joe, that app's been disabled. So let's go get Joe back out on stage and see what he thinks about all of these new capabilities and specifically this new role we're trying to recruit him for. What do you think, Joe?
I love the phone, but no Wordament?
No Wordament.
Wordament? You folks play Wordament? I'm still going for the elusive 16-letter word achievement. I don't think I can do this. I love the t-shirt. I can't do this without Wordament. Can you put it back the way it was?
You don't want to do the role?
I'll work on t-shirt design without officially doing the role.
So the good news is that we can return this phone to its original state. We could do that remotely from the IT management console, but in this case, I'm just going to go into settings and do it manually here on the phone. So I'm going to go into Workplace. This is where we originally enrolled the device. You can see the relationship we have here. I'm going to delete that relationship. And then when I go back to my start screen, what you'll see is all those corporate applications are now being removed. The email, the corporate apps, that connection to VPN, and all the documents that were previously saved in the Office Hub. So that's now a device that's back. And good news, if we load Wordament, it's ready to go.
All right.
So in summary, we've added a host of new capabilities. I showed you just a few there, and we've got many, many more. Our partner ecosystem is expanding, and we showed you just some of those new partners a second ago. And that beautiful, consistent Windows Phone experience comes to life across an entire portfolio of devices. That's why we believe Windows Phone is the right choice for business. Thanks, Joe.
Thanks very much.